Hello people, welcome to the channel CrustG-G, where today we're going to be adding more to the TV and movie mass multiverse web. Um, this is the series where I connect different shows, TV shows, movies, anime, live action, cartoons, etc. to the same universe/multiverse through crossovers, cameos, various fictional brands or fictional companies, and more. Except this time we're starting off with removing something that should not be on here. And that is Law & Order UK. Uh, on the Tommy Westfall wiki, it has this listed as a spin-off, but then it also has it listed as a disconnect as well. It is not in the same universe because it does have more. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There are at least a few videos that are adaptations of episodes from the original Law and Order, and there have been no like direct crossovers with each other. So, as far as I know, if you guys know of any, please let me know, and I will be glad to add this back on. But right now, it's gone. Anyways, now we're moving back over to Law and Order. Excuse me. Right down here. Right here. Oof, it's gotta go up this way, doesn't it? Law and Order connects to His Girl Friday from 1940. Law and Order takes place in the fictional 27th Precinct of the NYPD, and that this is the first, what I could find, the first appearance of the fictional 27th Precinct. His Girl Friday. Excuse me. Come on. Just do that. And the rest of these connections to His Girl Friday will be through the same fictional 27th Precinct. I'll probably reiterate it, but that's what it is. Rogue Cop from 1954. 27th Precinct shows up there. Come on. I don't think... Okay, there's one thing that branches into more. Rogue Cop. 1954. Oh man, I think I'm getting sick. Next up, there's The First Deadly Sin. This seems familiar to me. I'll probably take this off if I end up finding that I've already added it somewhere. I could check my notes. I'm sure I already did. First Deadly Sin. Yeah, the only one that I see is the one from my notes for this video, so. First deadly sin, 1980. Yeah, go ahead and move this out further. Next up, from 1987, we're connecting The Believers, because the fictional 27th Precinct shows up in that as well. (1987). Come on. Now, 2014, there's Power, because the 27th Precinct shows up in this. Yeah, that fits. There. Now, we've got the 2024 show, Eric. This one doesn't connect to anything else, but there is one other thing that connects through the fictional 27th Precinct that will branch off more stuff. More spin-offs, basically. Not basically, like exactly. His Girl Friday connects to Cagney and Lacey, the view through the glass ceiling. Through? Or from? Which one is it? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Okay, yeah. It's listed as through, and I see other posters that say through as well. So, guess maybe it could just have a different name varying from place to place or something. This is a movie from 1995. I gotta look this up too, because it sounds very familiar, but it only shows up in the notes I'm using for this video. Okay, yeah, I can never remember if it's supposed to be EI or IE for ceiling. Alright, Now, this movie had a sequel that came after it, Cagney and Lacey: True Convictions, from 1986. Have that go down here. Okay. Now, Through the Glass Ceiling is a sequel in itself to Cagney and Lacey Together Again, from 1995 as well, same year. Five. Sure, that's fine. And obviously, that title is a very sequel-y sounding title. And that's because it is also a sequel to The Return. Which again also sounds like a sequel title, because it is as well, but I'll get to that in a moment. Cagney and Lacey, before it was a series of movies, was just a series from 1981. All of these are sequel movies to the series, to the original series, Cagney and Lacey. As far as I know, there was nothing else connecting to this. I might have to go back and check in another 100 episodes. Anyways, moving on to another area. Zoom to content. Ooh. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. Over to Casino. Right there. Casino. Casino connects to the 2016 movie? Nope. Series. Dice. The fictional Tangiers Casino and Hotel from Casino is mentioned in the Dice episode Elvis. The fictional casino and hotel is spelled Tangiers. Cannot pronounce that, apparently. Yeah, okay. Dice. 16. No, this way. Put it that way. Same. Nope. Another connection to Casino is Rain Man from 1988. A blackjack dealer. Ugh, my speech stinks. A blackjack dealer played by Nick Mazzola from Rain Man appears in Casino. Huh, okay, I'm actually gonna move this down here then. Sure, that's fine. Rain Man 1988. Come on. Next up, we've got Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas from 1998. The Valley... Nope, that's supposed to say valet driver. The valet driver, played by Frank Washko Jr. from Casino, appears in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And this one has a very strange connection as well. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas connects to Rango. Also Johnny Depp. There's a connection. Not a canon one, but is kind of canon. Johnny Depp reprises his role as Raoul Duke from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in Rango. Are you gonna speed this up, please? Man. 2011. There. Okay. Moving on from this area. Zoom to content. Right up here. Over to Neon Genesis Evangelion. Because this has a sequel movie. I think it's a movie. The End of Evangelion. I believe there are several different timelines when it comes to this, different endings to different stories, but these two tend to be, from what I've found online, these two tend to be considered one and the same timeline. but I am not entirely sure on that, so... If you wanna yell at me in the comments, I'm sure it'll help. Here we go. And we are done in this area as well. There was just that one. But we're not done with anime. The last 4 connections will be for anime. Right down here, just gonna... Connections to One Piece. 2 connections to One Piece. There we are. Right here. One Piece connects to Monsters, 103 Mercies, Dragon Damnation from 2024. Because Ryuma from the one I am currently typing, Monsters 103 Mercies, Dragon Damnation 24. Ryuma from this is shown as a corpse in the One Piece Thriller Bark arc. I also looked into it. It's not just, as far as I can tell, it's not just from the manga. It does show up in the anime, so... Again, yell at me in the comments if I'm completely off with this one. It's kind of hard to tell what is canon to which thing when it comes to anime and manga. Next up, off of One Piece, we've got Me and Roboco from 2022. Bando's mom in Me and Roboco has bluefin elephant tuna, a fictional food from One Piece. Me two. Next up, sequel slash spin-off movie, also Me and Roboco from 2025. Control copy. Control V. Turn that to a 5. And then we've got a last minute thing. I just found the pictures for it right before I started recording. Going over to... I'm not even going to try to read that. Right up here. This one. It connects to Animation X Paralympic, Who Is Your Hero from 2017. Characters from this show slash movie, I don't know what it is, appeared in Animation X Paralympic, Who Is Your Hero in the episode Goal Ball. And I believe that's what next week's video is going to be connecting all the things that show up in Animation X. Pick who is your hero. Or we could just start with it and end up coming back multiple times, as it seems to be a crossover type show. So, you know, go from one show that shows up on here over to everything that it connects to, come back, another show, everything it connects to, it goes on for however long it takes. But now, that is going to be it for today. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go and leave a like on the video. If you didn't, there's another button for that. If you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, be notified whenever I upload. If I missed anything, or if you added something you think I shouldn't have, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate the help. Also, again, yell at me in the comments if I deserve it. But until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye.